we're gonna look at now the difference between direct seeded and transplanted radishes. So I've never transplanted radishes before. I've always direct seeded, simply because everybody always says you cannot transplant radishes or root crops. It tends to damage the roots and it doesn't do so well. Figured I'd try it this year just to see if there is truth to that and whether radishes can be transplanted. So these are direct seeded. We're about 35 days in, and I'm really not seeing any bulbing. I don't see any red bulbs. Plants look healthy, plants look good. They'll certainly be producing in the next week or so, but definitely not something that can be harvested at the moment. Now if we go down to the transplants, this was the transplant bed against the direct seeded bed. You can very quickly see the transplant bed is bulbing all over the place. It looks quite nice. So nice that all the annoying ants are eating them all. And they look quite healthy. So this is what ants do. They unfortunately burrow into this and cut it all open. Really, really hate ants early spring. But you can easily tell these are normal looking radishes. They look plenty fine and easily harvested and edible at the moment. So I think going forward I will probably continue to transplant radishes. Pleasantly surprised. There are probably some issues. Maybe that's what happens. It splits like that. Maybe that's what happens when you transplant like this, but for the most part I see fairly uniform bulbing and no sort of issues. So that's something to learn, something I learned this year, and hopefully it helps you guys.